Now back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Barton Power Sports.
Outdoors with Larry Ray. That's us. And I'm Larry Ray, and we're glad to have you back as we kind of switch around here. That kind of caught Frank Barton off guard, didn't it?
You did. Turn my head on that one.
Wasn't my normally welcome back to the show, right? I thought I'd do something different just to see if y'all were still awake.
I thought he finally snapped.
You thought I'd snap.
It's over.
It's over. That was it. No. This Saturday morning, September the 17th, third Saturday, which means Frank Barton is here from the Barton Power Sports and so many locations. I'm afraid I'll forget one, but I'm glad he's here. I know he didn't come in the slingshot. I saw another slingshot yesterday, too.
Where'd you see it?
It was going down Walnut Grove.
It was probably one we sold then.
I'm sure it was. It was a very nice they were having a great time in the weather like that. So, hey, let's talk a little deer hunting right now. We just got through talking to, if you missed it, Paul Michele. He is the national sales manager for Navionics, and you can listen to all this. It was posted on lroutdoors.com later this afternoon. Pick up all these interviews, but this is a young man that we've had on the show several times, a member of the Hunter Specialties Pro Staff, and you guys out there and gals listen to Outdoors with Larry Ray know that we've got a special hookup with Hunter Specialties. We love them. They supply a lot of guests, and Heath Wood has been with us before, and I've got in front of me, Heath, my nemesis deer call. And, Heath, you say you got one too, right?
I do. I have it right here in front of me.
It's something new from our good friends at Hunter Specialties, the most realistic sounding call you can own. And who can demonstrate it better? I know it's early on Saturday morning, Heath. I don't want to wake up anybody in Mountain View, Missouri. Okay, but give us what this thing sounds like.
Okay, well, it is probably the most realistic sounding call I've ever had. This call kind of reminds me of the True Talker that we had for so many years. That True Talker, it was so good because it did that inflection. It had that.
I still got it.
You know how kind of like us humans talk. We don't talk in that same tone all the time. We go up and down, up and down. That's what you can do with inflection. And this call kind of reminds me of that, but yet has more realism to it. Plus, it has that bellow that you can move back and forth. I don't know if you can. You got yours in front of you. Pull that out and move right to left. You can throw that sound.
I see it. Yeah.
But here's kind of some of the demonstration. This is the mature buck.
Okay.
Those mature bucks. Let's go to rutting buck.
I love it.
You can just picture that buck.
Oh, I'm picturing it right now. I got me a new crossbow. Just came in. I can't wait for the deer season is fast approaching here. Keep going now. It also makes the young buck. I don't know how you do this. I've already tried mine. So you sound. Are you available on opening day of the archery season here in Tennessee?
You bet.
All right. You've done the mature buck, the young buck. I was trying to make that sound on mine. The difference in that.
Yeah, the young buck's just a little more high pitched. Because they don't have they're not that big mature. They kind of sound like a little teenager walking around there. They got that more high pitch. But here's an example of it.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's it. And I'm so excited right now. I wish I had my camo on, so to do it. And you guys, Hunter Specialties, when you get something like this new, do you get a chance? Do you guys like you, Heath, to test these things? Are you pros involved in some of these?
Yeah, we do get. That's one of the big kind of fortunate to be able to do that. So usually the season ahead, we kind of work on this and we try to make it the best quality product that we can, and that's our job as the field staff guys, is to get out there and use them and test them and tell them what we like, what we don't like, and change it so that by the time it gets to you customers, it's the best thing that can come out.
Well, it's the most, and it says it really sounds good. Now, You sound a lot better than I do. I can tell you that for a fact. I mean, but I know that's why you get the big bucks to do what you do, right? So, yeah, and I love names. You know, that's what I told everybody. You know, the Lord should if I was, you know, I don't believe in coming back, but if I did, you know, I would come back as the name maker for fishing lures and any kind of deer outfits, because the nemesis,
Exactly.
the nemesis. Now, you didn't name that, did you?
No, but it just sounds good. Now you can
That
tell
didn't
if you
sound
just say
good?
that in the woods, the buck's gonna quiver.
Yeah, the nemesis. That's a man's. Well, tell me now. And again, we're talking to Heath Wood out of Mountain View, Missouri. Member of the pro staff at our good friends Hunter Specialties. We're in the middle of September. It's get ready time, isn't it, Heath?
Yes, it is. Our season in Missouri started on the 15th, so we're just getting ready to.
Oh man, okay, yeah. So what do you? How do you get ready for the season? What are some tips from you, Heath?
Well, mentally, I mentally get ready for it several months ahead of time, but I've had cameras hung since the middle of June, kind of watching to see what bucks come in.
Yeah,
I've really been using our Vitarack stuff and getting some good bucks, digging in the dirt on that stuff. And this buck bomb wicked lick stuff, man, they're going nuts over that stuff too.
Yeah, that's.
I'm kind of just making an inventory of what kind of bucks I have and looking at maps, you know, and kind of knowing where I want to go and based on what I'm seeing on the cameras. But got stands hung, ready to go. Now it's just kind of waiting for a little more cooler temperatures to get here.
I'm waiting for that too. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. And you're part of the team. You take part in the blogs and the Facebook, don't you?
Yes, sir.
I really like that coyote video.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tell our listeners a little bit about that, because, you know, that's one of the things I really like to do. But that was did you have a good, successful thing on that? I mean.
Yeah, the coyote video I did was kind of just out scouting at night.
Uh-huh.
Here in Missouri, we can't hunt at night with an artificial light, so that's when I kind of take advantage of just going out and listening. Take that diaphragm call, that double talking dog, and I howl.
Yeah.
Try to get them to howl back at me.
Yeah.
So that I know where they're at. But man, I really got hooked on this late summer coyote hunting this year. We've killed about 5 or 6 already.
Good for you.
And helping our deer population by doing that.
Oh, folks, you need to go to Hunter Specialty Facebook page and watch Heath's video. It was cool. I mean, I felt like I was right with you. I was just checking to see if what you had posted, and there you are out in the dark. You know, whatever.
Well, I've had some people send me messages saying their dogs have been going nuts listening to that video. So I guess everybody's liking it.
Yeah, and you mentioned the buck bomb and some other things like. Let's talk sense a little bit.
Okay.
SCENTS. A little bit about that. I mean, the technology there is also changing. The buck bomb. Talk about it.
Yeah, we got buck bomb here a couple years ago, and I'm so glad because, man, I love that aerosol style kind of scent because there's way more scent molecules going down through the woods than there is just regular scent. And buck bomb's also got that all season one, and I like that for here right now. You know, that early season.
Yeah.
Kind of throw something out there, get their curiosity going. It's not much more the breeding phase of it. You're just kind of throwing some curiosity scents out there. So,
well, that's what I need.
Don't just think scents are just for rutting time. You can use them all year. There's different kinds of scents. So that all-season ambush is called from buck bomb is really good.
That's what I'm waiting on. I don't think I've got that one yet. No one wants to use my truck once the season starts because they say it smells. There's things in my truck that no one wants to get in and ask me what it is because I've got some of these scent things, and so what are you looking for now for an archery guy? A setup stand. Talk a little bit about that. About where you place that stand and where you want to hunt.
Well, early season, and it's kind of you're going more food to bed just because it's still warmer temperatures, so they're not going to be up moving around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can find a good food source and find where they bed and cut them off in between there, that's my favorite kind of early season stuff. Is get on a good food source.
Do you look
here in southern Missouri? The acorns are just barely starting to fall.
Yeah,
a lot of white oak acorns, and they're really hitting them good. So we kind of we kind of try to get on them and get in between those and the bedding and really cut them off traveling back and forth. And usually early morning, late at evening.
Okay.
Just because, like I said, it's hot. They're not going to move a bunch.
All right. Well, give me a tip. I'm 73 years old. And I just got a crossbow. Am I in danger of going in the woods? Do I have it? What kind
No, I like this crossbow thing. It just started. This is the first year here in Missouri.
Oh, really?
It's legal for everybody now.
Yeah.
And there's been pros and cons to it, but I think it's great just because there's so many people out there.
Like me.
I'm not being bad to you, Larry, but
no, like me.
The older generation.
There you go, Heath. All right, make me feel good, Heath. Yeah, make me feel.
Can't pull that bow back. That's an opportunity for you to get back out in the woods in bow season. So I think that's awesome.
Well,
it's just another way to get out there and use something else in the woods.
Well, I need you here to help me cock it too. Okay, can you help me on that? So
yeah.
All right.
I got one that's got a little crank on.
Well, that's what mine has. Okay, you've let it out now. I've got me a cranking on there to try to get me going. The secret's out there. Heath, thank you, buddy, and hope everything's good. And Mountain View, Missouri, and hope you have a successful season. And then we'll stay in touch because we got your number. Okay.
Okay, you too, Larry. Good luck to everybody.
All right, thanks, Heath. Now, let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry Ray, and I'll come back and act normal on the next segment.
You can find